After this wave, we're going to start building around our rift. Yeah, it was an insta-kill trap. Now this one you could do flip traps and do flip traps around the rift and kind of utilize that stuff there, but alright, can walk onto it, get feared. Ah, you didn't get feared. Come on. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there was a skeleton spawner with it. Yes. I think it would work too. But if they did it, they'd have to reset the leaderboards, and they've already reset the leaderboards once, and they said they're not going to reset leaderboards again, so I really don't think they would. I thought about Gravity Pillar here in this spot, but this really helps against ogres. Specifically armored ogres. They're going to be plentiful in this run, and if you can stone them underneath the fire, it's going to help your damage output against them. As well as other enemies, I guess. That's kind of help in general. Now, maybe the lightning pillars would actually be better, because when the enemies die under lightning, they do like a little AoE damage, and you really clump everything up here. But fire's just as good.
Not sorry to see that one gone. That won't be the last.
Enemies are mostly change, make it different traps for different maps. Yeah, they're also missing right now. They're missing one of the better enemies, which, in my opinion, which is the frost archers, like frost enemies. And those guys in Unchained, when they attacked you, they would freeze you. Orcs as well. So they have the fire fiends. They don't have any ice fiends or anything like that. The only ice they have, from what I can remember, is the bats. Yeah, I think those are the only ice they have. Oh crap! I was meant to test something out on that go break. Square spring trap. You're talking about the flip trap? Oh, it definitely is. The push trap as well. As a matter of fact, this level, if you do the flip trap, you can flip enemies down to here, and you can flip them down to the basement. There's a whole section underneath this rift that goes unused, completely unused. There's a couple of screenshots that Robot has produced that shows enemies down there and like trapping down there, but there's no way to get enemies down there other than flip traps and push traps, because you can push from that pillar there. But yes, I agree. That trap, the spike wall, is really cool. Spike wall is probably the best crowd control for the big guys, the ogres and stuff. But flip traps can affect them. Oh crap! Wasn't paying attention again. There we go. Fucking archers, dude. Okay, so this archer started attacking an orc there. Where are you? There we go. Okay. Now we get our armored ogres. Why am I using stone staff and not freeze? Because it costs less mana. And freeze, both the freeze and the stone staff, what they do is they, anyone who's frozen or stone takes bonus damage from physical. So they actually have the same value. The two only differences that I know of is the fact that if you freeze an enemy, they take bonus damage from ice. Okay, yeah, we'll do this, and we're actually going to push that over a little bit. So, okay, that's good. That's how we want this to look. They take bonus damage from ice, whereas if they're stone, they only take bonus damage from physical. The other thing that the ice amulet does is it actually freezes in a radius around you instead of okay, here we go. And sappers. Alright. Instead of just in front of you like the stone staff does. Yeah, I remember seeing the mind control fungi. The guy got to like wave 500 or something. Absolutely crazy. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of glad they don't have that. Okay, so we've got this.
More enemies on the way.
So we can put that here and then put another one here. Yeah. Or we can just leave that there. And we're going to want that there. Cool. It is 15, so we are going to, yes, see fire elementals. Alright, they attack Cade a little bit, but that's okay. That's really all there is to this level. That's the only problem in this level anyways. Yeah. The Confusion Flower is just as bad as, depending on the map, I guess, and how you can kind of set enemies up. Yeah, the Confusion Flower is pretty OP. Yeah, thinking about this a little more, I think I would rather done the lightning pillars or lightning beams instead of fire beams. Thinking about it a little bit more.
Who's next? This should work.
Where are you guys going up there? Weird, strange. Strange behavior.
You won't get past me. That won't be the last.
24, yeah. There's been some discussion in the Discord forum on ideas of or ways to make more money possible in the game. I think the addition of somebody had mentioned like enemies that, or a way to make enemies generate more money, and that would be cool. And I think one of the ways they could do that is introduce the water elementals again. And then if they combine back up and you destroyed them for a second time, or broke them apart a second time, then they could give money again. So you could kind of try and farm water elementals. But of course, like every time they come back, they generate less and less income. You can have them like really tanky as well, so they're very hard to kill the first time and every time after that. So you really have to focus on doing that. But yeah, you're probably right. I hardly ever use this trap, or this trinket. I know it's good, I just hardly ever use it. It's really useful against stuff. It's very useful on story mode, I'll say. Very, very useful on story mode. But when things can one-shot you, like gnolls and ogres and stuff, it really loses its usefulness.
And down it goes. Well, that was a challenge.
When they bring back the boom bar roller, we'll see if they, my favorite trap of all time, we'll see if they end up bringing back the, any kind of money generation, style traps. Okay, this guy's almost dead.
Not sorry to see that one gone. A worthy foe. Away with you.
There's a better way to kill these guys. I take it.
Another threat vanquished.
Okay, there we go. I guess Ballista might be.
More enemies on the way.
Perfection.
Okay. I think the Money Forge did a good job at changing the way you think about. How do I make sure enemies die here? Yeah. It's very unique. You know, the money generator was all about like how do I path an enemy into the generator, but yeah, the coin forge was definitely definitely could be a tricky trap to use, and it wasn't always the most useful thing in the world either, right? For endless, of course, it is, but for story mode, not so much. Okay, we're wave 17. I had closed out of the browser, so I don't remember what waves what comes out on.
Who's next? Well, that's a challenge.
Yeah, lightning beams definitely work better here. You can already see the kind of headshot AoE damage that's happening here because everything's so stacked on each other.
Four foul beasts.
I'd like to see that. Because they have 2 maps right now that are only on Endless, not on Story Mode. A bunch of Story Mode, not on Endless, of course, but... maybe enemies too, right? Maybe they only have Fire Ogres for Endless maps. And they don't ever introduce them into, like, regular maps.
Another threat vanquished. A vile creature, dead.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put the bird back in its cage.
Not sorry to see that one gone.
More enemies on the way!
Yeah, one of the things I'm waiting for, and that may be really cool. Yeah, I know that's part of the coming up with ideas is they have to be implemented. How do they want the game to, you know, act and stuff, and will my implementations be anywhere near what they're trying to accomplish? But I think that what was I about to say? I think trap limit might be an interesting idea to tackle again, but I know that's a little bit too far from Orcs Must Die 1 and 2. Trap limit on Unchained added a fairly large level of difficulty for story mode maps. And for Endless too, you know? I think I was going to say something else, I just don't remember what it was. God. Knock it off. There we go.
Are we?
Oh, they're down here somewhere. Why are they batting up there? Oh, I know why. Guardians Limited? No. You mean like the archers? They're not. They're just not very good.
Ow. That hurt. Are we?
Okay.
Another threat.
Hopefully, Ballista end up helping us a bunch. See.
A vile creature, dead.
Yeah, the armored ogres, I guess, are really the only thing to worry about here. And maybe the lightning pillars are better than fire pillars to take care of them, because they do take bonus damage from lightning. So,
Well, that was a challenge.
that's something to possibly look at attempting. Use those instead.
More enemies on the way!
Alright, good. It looks like that's some kind of fire dudes. Take that guy out first. And this guy.
I made a mistake.
Ooh. TNT Archer. We're gonna need to rest right away. The TNT Archer boy dies or comes over here to this area. Oh, luckily. A little bit of damage on him. And we can run over here.
Stop.
Yeah, Sabotage is a beautifully fun game mode, I think, personally. I think it's great. Loved it.
Unexpected.
Okay, that's not good.
Guess who's back? A worthy foe.
You get some of these guys through. Oh, there's still a TNT Archer over here somewhere.
Ow.
Okay, TNT Archer on the right looks like he may have died. Still got a regular Archer, though. That's cool. Oh, crap, I meant to use that instead.
Nearly gone. How dare you?
This guy, dead.
Ow.
Okay, we might leak a little bit here. Didn't mean to die. Ballistas are helping out a bunch, though. That's cool.
Ouchie. Ow. Another threat vanquished.
Okay. So I gotta focus on this. I know I'm not able to. Yeah, I should have done it sooner. I always forget that I have it, you know.
Creature.
Okay, there we go. I probably should have put it at the 0 hotbar. But one of the things I accidentally did was I accidentally used the stun from my crossbow, which I just used it again instead of the stone from the stone staff. I try to press 2 and the right mouse button rapidly, but I didn't make it in time. I think we're okay though.
More enemies on
Let's
the
see.
way.
I think one of the things I did was put it horizontally here, but we're not gonna worry about keeping that up.
An excellent location.
Yeah, so the up here the plants would be really good. I definitely should have remembered that that's what I was thinking before and did that. Yeah, I hope they look at or think about doing some more PvP. Maybe once this game gets really popular, if it gets popular, because there is going to be an audience for some PvP, and I think Sabotage is the way to go with it. I think it's the right way to do PvP. Anyways.
Not sorry to see that one gone.
Okay, you can die. The other thing to bring instead of brimstone would be floor spikes with lightning. That wouldn't be too bad either. You can kill everything on top of or stone everything on top of the floor spike and do lightning damage to everything. It'd be pretty good. But that's what I wanted to do. Just rapidly switch between them and do a stone and then pop right back into getting headshots with a crossbow.
Who's next? Be gone.
Yeah, this is the reason why I didn't use the ice amulet.
Away with you.
The ice amulet would not be able to do this. You just burn through your mana too quick. Oh, it's huge. Yeah. That's one of the things they're probably going to have to nerf about it. There's an upgrade that doubles the size of it, which is pretty crazy. The regular size isn't too great, I guess, without it being upgraded. But if I was to play story mode, this would be like one of the first things I ever purchase is the stone staff and just add it to my inventory of traps. and weapons.
Creature.
I'd use it, I'd upgrade it, you know, less mana, bigger stun radius, all that stuff.
A worthy foe.
Yeah, it's pretty crucial if you're gonna attempt what I'm attempting here.
More enemies on the way.
He's here.
All right, so the last wave that we have to beat, and then we beat this endless, and then I'll be heading off. Wow, I didn't realize what time it was. Yeah, then I'll be enough. Oh, for maybe MD1. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they're all a part of. Ah, beautiful. Okay. There are firing squad.
Well, that was a challenge.
Okay, money bags. Yes. Need to take out money bags.
A vile creature. Dead.
I would definitely do lightning lasers. I keep saying that, but I think that really would help a lot with this strategy.
A worthy.
I don't hardly ever use them because they just don't seem to do as much damage. I know they do the same amount, but I think fire just has some sort of like extra burn damage that it does. It makes it easier to get combos, as well as it just appears to do more damage because of the burn.
Another threat vanquished.
Gotta get through this wave and then we're okay.
Who's next?
I also could have brought the wand. The wand is really good. It does a lot of damage. And if you use an auto clicker with it, it's probably the most damage in any weapon. As long as you use an auto clicker. I don't know if people consider that cheating or not, but
Another threat.
alright, my firing squad's actually firing now. Look at that. They actually have like a rate of fire that they're using.
Well, that was a challenge.
And now they're gonna reset and it'll take forever.
Down
Oh, there we go.
it goes.
These ones don't. The ones that are part of... Oh, there's an enemy down there. Uh-huh. So what they're supposed to do if they end up falling down there is they run up here. And they run over here, but it looks like... he's not even trying. Right.
Perfection.
There we go. Okay. Because the path is blocked, right, but when the path is blocked, what they're supposed to do is destroy barricades. Like, they'll still go through their path and try... You're a hacker, man, so... I only use auto-clicker for that one thing, or to stay... Because Stadia has a timer, so if you go AFK for more than, I think it's 10 minutes or 15 minutes, Stadia will kick you out. So if I was to set this up to be like an automated endless, then I would use an auto-clicker to stay inside the game. Well, they do recognize the path, because they do it whenever you knock them over, they'll run in that direction, but... I don't know. I don't know why he didn't try and go to the barricade, because what they'll do is they'll try and detect the cade and then destroy it, but... Oh, yeah.